Hello everyone. Today, this chapter has brought us to an extremely important topic for our business, something that keeps the entrepreneurs up at night thinking about the cost of a business. And the reason why they are up all night because they want to figure out how can we reduce these, because costs have a huge impact on the final objective of a business, which we know is profit. So let's first discuss what costs are, and then we'll see how they impact the overall business. So costs are, simply put, expenses that a business has to pay in engaging in everyday activities. Now, I want to take our discussion to the very beginning of a business. What is a business? It's something that acquires resources. So when you buy a piece of land, it's going to cost you. When you rent it, it's going to cost you in the form of rent. When you hire labor, you're going to have to pay them salaries and wages. Those are also costs. In order to get your production going, you need to bring in raw materials. That's a cost. In order to transport it, there's fuel, there's logistics, there's all sorts of expenses that you have to cover before you can start doing your own thing. These costs or these expenses will continue to come up throughout the year, and they'll be occurring at different stages at different parts of the business. So marketing will have its own expenses, like paying the marketing agencies or paying the TV channels for space on the TV and things like that. Operations will be paying for the labor, or will be paying for the raw material, and for the machinery that they bring in. Of course, HR has to worry about paying the salaries and the wages of all the employees, and there's also rent. So different departments at different times and in different situations will require these expenses to be paid. And without having a clear idea of what these costs were throughout the year, and without having an exact number on what the actual cost of doing business was, the total cost of it, be it marketing, finance, HR, wherever the costs are being incurred, in the end of the day, you have to have an idea of what it costs us in total to conduct our day-to-day trading activities. Once that is figured out, once we know what the cost of a business is, only then can we decide, or we can figure out what the profit of a company is going to be. Let me just show you that quickly. So we know costs are expenses that have to be paid, but costs have a bigger meaning. And when I say that, I mean the cost is a part of a much bigger formula, and which we know from very early on looks something like this.
Quick pause. If you're finding value in this explanation, there's so much more to discover. At Alt Academy, we break down every A-level concept with the same level of clarity. Now, let's continue.
Profit, right? We all know entrepreneurs are looking for, or all businesses are in it to make a profit. And we know that to achieve this objective, the business has to first have an idea of what the cost of a business is. So a quick example, if I were to give you, let's say it costs you 10 pounds to make something. You have to make sure that in order to have a positive profit, you must be selling a product for, that's correct, more than 10. So let's say if I sell it for 15, only then would I end up having a profit. Compare that to a situation where it still cost me 10 pounds. I sell it for 10 pounds, then I'm not making anything. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, and we'll get to that in the next video of this chapter. Why costs are important for a business. What does business do with the information of cost? So the first and obviously the most important reason is that once you have the cost, as we did here, to be 10 pounds, we could figure out how much we have to sell it for in order to make a profit. So that's clearly the first use of it, to calculate the price that you're going to set based on the cost of production. And once you have decided the price of it, you deduct the cost from it, then you can calculate the profit figure from it, like we did up on this screen above. Another reason why cost information is important, because before getting into any project, you want to be able to predict and somehow forecast and calculate, will you even make a profit or loss in a new product that you're launching? Is it going to be viable? Is it the right decision going forward? If it's going to cost you more than it's going to make you money, then surely that's not a product that you're going to go for. So in order to decide that, there's also the cost information. Also, you want to have a clear idea of progress in the company, and progress will come when you're able to reduce your cost and increase your profit. And that's something that the finance department is tasked with doing. They will compare the cost, and in fact, not just finance department, every manager at every level who's given the job of running a department or running a team, they will be required to reduce the cost of business as much as possible, or try to maintain it at a manageable level, and that will only be able if you're able to compare them from one year to the next, and being able to take corrective measures to reduce your cost in the subsequent years. And finally, before buying any resource, you must first compare the cost of buying that resource to other alternatives that you may have. So if you're going to expand on your piece of land, should you buy it? Should you rent it? What's going to be more feasible? Are you going to hire people on wages or on fixed salaries? So those are decisions that you have to take based on the cost of acquiring a particular resource. So decisions on resource allocation is also often taken after having considered the cost of acquiring that resource.
Now that that's taken care of, head on over to altacademy.org to watch the rest of our A-Levels business videos. Over 60,000 students have already taken the leap. What are you waiting for?